Okay, so I also wanted to touch on what happens after you get your status. Oh my god, a lot. In my case, I struggled a lot with my mental health. Someone had warned me beforehand. I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning her. Natasha, who was then the she used to be the director for women, for refugee women. So when she had status, she phoned me and she congratulated me, but she also had a warning to say, oh, just be careful, because this is also a period that is that can be very difficult. And indeed was very challenging, because much as to me what I was struggling with was to process, as in what has really changed. Am I not the same person? And why have I suffered for so many years just to get to where I am today? And yeah, so it was really kind of like I didn't know what to do. But because Natasha's words kept banging in my head, I reached out to a psychotherapist who helped me to actually understand. And one of her advice was, take it easy, take it slowly. It will take time before you can, it can sink in. So take it easy, one day at a time. Don't rush yourself. Just so it was something else. But what I also wanted to talk about is, so you get your status and you're thinking, now I need to go back into the world of work. You've been an asylum seeker for 7 years, so definitely you had no access to money. The clothes you're wearing, the shoes you have, maybe they're not to the standards of work. So that presents as another challenge. So I guess what I want to talk in this video to people who support migrants, like charities and volunteers and people like that, is number one, when we have there is something that you request us, now we have status, please make sure you pay us, because there's so many things that we need. So we need to catch up. We've lost so many years of not working, so we don't have money. So the least you can do is to pay us for a service that you have asked. Don't tell us, oh, we don't have a budget for that. It's free. Okay, number two, when we are setting up our businesses like this one, this is my first one and definitely I know there's always room for growth, and but the main thing for me is that I have started. So support us if we are trying to make any sort of business. Support us by in this case, you are here, you have joined you've joined my courses, so thank you so much for that. Number three, there are some organizations that people volunteer for the whole time when they were asylum seekers. When they get status, even if there is a job vacancy of the same position they were volunteering in, let me give an example. I knew a lady, she was volunteering as a receptionist. She got her status. She continued to volunteer there. They advertised now the job for a receptionist. Everyone thought she would be given the job. And this is a migration charity. But she didn't get the job. Someone externally was given the job. And that is just one example, but it's quite a common practice. So my question has always been, why is someone so good just to be a volunteer for years and years, but when it comes to paid work, now that they can be paid for what they have been doing for this organization, we cannot support? So this is an area that also needs to be looked into properly and to change. Yes, I know that people talk about, oh, we have to advertise. Of course you have to advertise. And someone applies and she's got all these years of experience doing the same job. Hang on a minute. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the next video.